Local school is attracting protests and extra security. And crushing rumors. The former vice president goes to New Hampshire and sets the record straight about his future political plans.
Now, ABC 7 News at 11, on your side.
Feeling the brute force of nature across the nation's midsection this weekend. Good evening, I'm Kimberly Suiters. 14 people are dead in 4 states after tornadoes in Texas and floodwaters in Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma. But as Richard Cantu reports, the threat is not over.
From howling wind to raging water, parts of 5 states under siege from the elements. In Texas,
there is a tornado crossing the road right in front of us.
This giant tornado roaring into the town of Canton, tearing homes apart, crumpling this metal electric tower. Tragedy was averted on prom night by this quick-thinking DJ.
I ran in, I said, we got to get cover. It's going to be a direct hit.
20 people took shelter in 2 bathrooms and a storage closet and rode out the storm without a scratch. The wide swath of devastation, grim evidence of what they escaped. This auto dealership and its entire inventory of new cars, now a junkyard. This couple, helpless as they recorded the tornado that destroyed their new home.
Brutal and relentless. Just glad to be alive.
Residents banding together to help one another pull through.
It's a little emotional, but we're lucky. We're lucky, but I don't know if we'll ever get it cleaned up. Well, we got to, though.
In Arkansas, the desperate search for an 18-month-old girl and a 4-year-old boy trapped inside a truck that was swept away by floodwater.
Right now, we're probably looking at a recovery effort. I hate to look at it that way, but we're hoping for the best.
For some, water was their only escape route from the flooding. This pregnant woman and her husband taken to safety by boat. This man swam for his life from his sinking truck. These creeks and rivers will continue to rise as all that water makes its way downstream. Richard Cantu, ABC News, New York.
Now, we had a few severe weather warnings for part of our area today. Otherwise, it was just warm and sunny, great boat day. Plenty of people crowding the Potomac River to enjoy it. Tonight, it's dry and a little windy. Some changes are coming, though. Meteorologist Josh Knight has the first look at your forecast. Hey, Josh.
Hey, Kimberly. And for us tomorrow, I just want to start off with this. We are part of the slight risk category from the Storm Prediction Center for severe thunderstorms tomorrow. So you can see the bigger picture here. A lot of us in the yellow, going with that enhanced color farther to the north, more so Pennsylvania and New York. So slight is toward the bottom end of the scale, but still something that you need to be weather aware of as we go throughout the day tomorrow. Now, the good news, most of the day is dry, not a problem. This should fire up for us as we work our way into the evening hours on your Monday. I think specifically after 5 and 6 o'clock. Let's switch back to right now. Things are looking pretty good for us. We've got some breaks in the cloud cover out there. The only downside to that is likely means you're waking up to some patchy fog tomorrow morning. I want to point out this is the area of low pressure that's actually bringing us our cold front. The cold front right now just to the east of Jackson. That's what brings us some rain and storms for tomorrow. But look on the back side of that system. Snow in Nebraska and for parts of Kansas right now. We're not going to be talking about anything like that. For us, it's that chance for storms tomorrow. We'll start off in the upper 60s with some patchy fog, 70s for the daytime, and then once again, as we head into the evening, that's where we're tracking the storms. Coming up, I'll show you on Futurecast when they should be moving through your neighborhood to help you time out when you need to be the most ready for some stronger weather. That's coming up in about 10 minutes. Kimberly?
All right, Josh, we'll see you then. You can download the Stormwatch 7 app and get forecasts and severe weather alerts right to your phone. That's available in the App Store and at Google Play. This just in from Capitol Hill tonight. Congressional leaders from both parties have agreed on a bill to keep the government funded through September. The measure reportedly includes new defense spending. There would also be money for border security, but none of it would go toward building a wall with Mexico. There's also an additional $2 billion for the National Institutes of Health and an extension of expiring health insurance benefits for coal miners. Developing now more than 48 hours after escaping guards in Jessup, Maryland, inmate David Watson remains on the loose tonight. Police halted the ground search once again because there have been no reported sightings. The 28-year-old is serving a sentence of more than 100 years in Delaware for attempted murder. He's also been charged in Wicomico County, Maryland, for trying to kill police officers.
A guy like him, his mental status, he obviously feels he has nothing to lose. And he's a very dangerous individual. There's no question about it. And we are taking every precaution we can down on the Eastern Shore.
Law enforcement agencies across the country are keeping a close lookout for Watson. There's also a $5,000 reward for any leads. New tonight, Arlington County Police identify the man investigators say drove at and then hit an officer, then led them on a chase. This is Brian Williams. He's facing a long list of charges. Police called for an apartment fight in Ballston. They arrived to find Williams sitting in a car. When they approached him, he backed up, then went forward, hitting an officer, and then he sped away. Officers chased him to Columbia Pike and Walter Reed Drive, where he hit a car and then took off running. Officers chased him down and finally arrested him. They say they don't believe he was connected to the call for the Ballston apartment fight in the first place. New tonight.